Hi everyone, welcome back to Andrew Kid YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I cook my petola with eggs. Petola is the Malay word for this vegetable. In English, it's also known as loofah gourd or snake gourd. Buying petola is a bit tricky because sometimes you get the old ones and it's very hard and has a very hard seed inside. So a tip to buy petola, I normally like to choose the longer ones, and you just need to bend it. You see, it's very easy and flexible to bend. If it's hard, that means the petola is old and inside is starting to get fibrous, so it's very difficult to eat them. To find young ones, you just need to like bend it a little bit. If it bends easily, that means it's young. Okay, so these two are young. And another thing about petola, when you buy them, don't buy the broken petola or the bruised ones, because the bruised petola, they tend to be a bit more bitter inside. Okay, so let's get to the cutting. To cut, I need to, because it's very long, I need to cut them into half, and it's more manageable to cut now. So the part that we can eat is the white part. This part of the skin is hard and it's a bit bitter. So what I normally do is I'll just cut it off like this with a very sharp knife. Just cut at the angle where the angle where it grows, where it has a line. Sometimes I just take two off or just one off at a time, because I don't want to waste so much of the white flesh. So just cut it off. Oh, by the way, I already washed my petola earlier and I already dried it, so don't worry about me not washing my petola. So as you can see, the petola is quite young. It's very soft and flexible inside. This part I don't want. After cutting, I like to wash them a little bit. And no more green stuff, maybe just a little bit here. And to cut my petola, what I normally do is I normally like to cut it this way. At different angles. As you can see, this is starting to grow a little bit old, so you can see a bit of the seeds, but no problem, the seed is still soft and young. You can actually eat them. If it's hard and fibrous, it's very difficult to eat, and sometimes it might taste a little bit bitter. There you go. I'm going to finish cutting the rest of it right now, and we will see you in a bit later. So this is my petola after cutting. After cutting, I managed to get about half a basin full, and if you think this is quite a lot, it's actually not really a lot, because later it will shrink a little bit. I think about 2/3 of it will stay, but 1/3 will go away as in fluid. So before cooking, I would have to season my petola first. I'm using biogreen sea salt here. Just about a teaspoon will do. And just give it a stir. So what I'm doing is I'm stirring in the salt, and the salt will act as a marinade for my petola. I like it when the veggie is all seasoned well, and when I cook it, I don't need to add extra salt. I'm gonna leave this for about 20-30 minutes like that before I cook, and keep it aside. So what happened to the waste? So these are the petola skin. In my previous video, I show you where I plant it. I will put it in my pots to compost, but because this is too much for my worms to eat, I will cut it smaller so they compost faster, and put it into my compost bin at my balcony. So stay tuned for the cooking. Okay, now it's time to cook the petola. I'm going to use 2 garlic for this. This is what I normally do for my garlic. I like to smash it and then take out the skin from there. Small. Just roughly chop will do, and we are ready to cook. I'm going to put this to my other stand. Heat up my wok. So I like to use medium heat all the time for cooking, and when I need it high, I'll just blast it off later. So heat up the wok a little bit. A little bit of cooking oil, maybe about 3/4 of a tablespoon like that. I just agak-agak. The garlic. So part of the recipe calls for an egg also, because I'm doing petola egg. But since I got 2 petola today, I'm going to put 2 eggs. Actually, this is my mother's recipe. My mother taught me this dish when I was growing up. We often eat this at home, and now I cook it for my children and my wife, and my kids love it very much because it's nice and soft and easy to eat. So when your garlic gets brown a little bit, you put in your marinated petola. Marinating for the past 30 minutes or so. So like I say, petola, when you cook it, I can on bigger fire already. Full blast now. So when you cook petola, right, the water will start to come out from the vegetable. So you let it cook properly first, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes like that. Just give it a stir. Right now it's on a high heat. This vegetable don't need to cook so long. Okay. soon as it's bubbling already, we are ready to put in the eggs. Hang on, yeah. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs here. And as soon as it started to set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of water. Okay, continue to cook as such, and then gently stir it. Test for seasoning. I'll just go get a spoon. Okay, I think it's enough seasoning because earlier on I already put some salt to marinate the petola. Give it a stir, let the water evaporate. On high heat right now. Prepare my dish. I don't want too much gravy for this. And lastly, I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. My pepper is mixed black and white pepper. It's actually very little because my pepper is a bit coarse, so that's why I have to shake a lot for it to come out. Smelling good already. Okay, when you see the petola is like a little bit translucent and soft looking, that means it's cooked already. So this is ready to go. Switch off the fire and serve. And here you go, the finished dish. Petola with egg, my family's favorite. Happy cooking, and don't forget to subscribe to Andrew Kids channel. Bye!